I would like to let you know what's going on in my country. It's really nice to have you here. Greek ministry started many years ago. In Thessaloniki, where I live, we started 7 years ago. So it was really hard, the 1.5 year working with Zoom. But praise God, I didn't realize that things can work also through the internet. And we saw some nice things keep going. So when we started again this summer, we saw that the students was ready to restart. So we thought that we didn't lose so much ground. And the people could see that, the students could see that there is a student ministry, even through the internet, and they were excited to keep going. I will ask Jonathan, my partner in South Greece, not the most beautiful place of Greece, to explain some things about what we are doing also in Athens and the Bible studies.
So I apologize. I'm Jonathan, and I apologize for arriving today only. It's a long story. It involves a long walk, actually literally a long walk, but that's for another day. So I arrived today because of that, and I work in Athens. He's right, it's not the most beautiful part. Actually, it's just concrete and dust. But we have and cars, motorbikes, dogs, that kind of thing. But we've been working there for some years, and I guess the report that I will just give briefly now is that as we come out of all of the strangeness of the last 2 years, in Athens, we find ourselves thinking, we have to start again. Not because we lost contact with everybody, just because everything is changing and is new, and the students are new, and some have graduated. So we're asking questions of, look, if we can start from zero, what do we want to do to help students in Athens to be effective as they take the gospel to their university campuses? I could talk for hours. Obviously I won't, but the report really is this, that Christian students are really, really open and energetic and hungry for something real, for something that makes a difference, for something that counts, for something that's about real community and about authentic gospel ministry. But that is a whole load of really big questions. We've touched on some of them today with Peter's session this afternoon. What does it mean to help people who are lonely? What does it mean to help people who are asking real questions? And I think that really in Athens, and maybe in Thessaloniki as well, but in many of our contexts, those are big questions that have to be asked and answered. We can't just do what we do because we do it. That's not enough. So how do we help believing students to learn confidence, to relate to people? How do we help people to feel they have permission when they've been raised inside churches that are not welcoming, to go out and welcome and reach out and speak? So we're trying to gather students. We're going to get the Bible open. We're going to do events out on the mountains, out at the beach, anywhere that we can get people who are just willing to come together, to invite their friends and to discuss. People love talking. We're not going to talk at people. We're going to talk with people. And we're convinced that is the thing that will make a slow and steady difference. I'll stop there. You get the point.
Thank you, sir. There was a lot of participation. We have like 70 students. We did this conference for Greek Christian students. I could see that there was so much excitement after all this time, all this lockdown. There was so much energy. They really like to restart their lives and their spiritual life. So it was really nice. We did it actually in Leptokaria. It's a place nearby. Okay, good. So what we do in Thessaloniki and also in Athens, every Tuesday night we have a Bible study, and we really try to make it feel like it's not a lesson, So the students will participate, and it will be interactive. And also what we try to do is to have themes that are different from what they hear in the churches. So there will be things that will situation or problems that they have in the university, or things that they need to speak with, to communicate with fellow students, things like that. So we really try to make it work like that. And this year in Thessaloniki, we have like 30 students every Tuesday, which is quite good for us. something else we do is we go out we try to go every month. We never succeed with doing that, but we do this program, Coffee and Cookies. What we do is we stay there with tables in a university at the entrance of the restaurant, actually. The guys who are security there, they know us and they really like us. And actually, they like us more than the Orthodox group, students group. We're in favor. They give us electricity, they put us in the right place. And we give coffee and cookies. That's what we do. So students will come and ask us, why you do that? And we say, we're a Christian student organization. We like to share things, to give you things, you know. And it's so easy to start conversations about God. The other thing we do is we play this game with the basket. Greek people like basketball. So we have a basket full of little balls, you know, and they have to answer some questions. This example, we have creation, revolution, or both. So they have to ask that, and that's a good start for a conversation. So we do things like that, games like that. We did 2 times 2 mission weeks. One time was with our brothers from Serbia, and the second time was with students from Italy. And it was both times was such a blessing to do something together. We did this coffee and cookies in the morning, and then we invite the students in a pub at a place that many students go, and we have a talk at the evening, and then we invite them downstairs where it was the pub, and we play music. So it was something nice, and we plan to do it again. It was really nice, and I really thank again the Italians and the Serbian students that came with us and helped us. It was such a big blessing. And now I would like to invite Agapi. Enough with this criminal face. She's something beautiful now. And she will explain some things about WAVE, another program we do every summer.
Like this?
Yes.
Hello. WAVE is something that we do in summer. Many people, Christians, are gathering in Chalkidiki. It's a place with many beaches and coasts, and we're going specifically to a camping in where we do our vacations, and we're relaxed. So we like to join other students as well, because many students are going for camping at that season. So it's very nice because we get to relax, and people are seeing us, people are seeing what we are doing when we relax and what we love to talk about. So we talk about different topics. We make some barbecue. We call people to near us in order to have a conversation or to speak with them and just hang out, playing some volleyball, tennis, anything that has all over there to the camping area. So it's very nice because you get to speak about God in a different place. Like you're not going to approach someone when he's rushing or he's doing something specifically and he wants to go straight to his job. So everyone is on vacation, so everyone wants to talk. You're students, you make some barbecue. So it's a very nice way to approach people.
Thank you, Agapi. Denmark and Sweden already told us that they may participate next summer. What we try to do is to build a team of Greek and non-Greek students. And that's the best way to do it. It's such a blessing when we do it together. And I see that the local Greek students, that they see us, that we come from different countries, they see something that they really like. We did it 1 year only with Greek students. It was nice, but it was not exactly the same thing like when we do it with students that come from different countries. And one last thing that I would like to share with you, this is kind of like personal, but it's part of my ministry with students. And I don't share that so much with the Greek church. There is a reason for that. Before I became a Christian, I was a communist and kind of like anarchist, and I was an atheist, all the East, you know. So I was like, when I became Christian, I was praying that I will go to the East Europe and preach to the communists. And I was so disappointed when the communists collapsed. And I'm like, God, why, you know? It was such a good thing for millions of people, but for me it was something like I was really disappointed. So after many years, I realized that there is anarchist and communist groups in Thessaloniki, that they are full of students. So I took 2 or 3 of our students, that their style also is a little bit, you know, alternative. And we went there, and I built a relationship with a special group that they call Room 39. These people are doing a lot of things. They feed poor people, homeless people. They help immigrants, families. They give them clothes. You know, if you didn't know that they are atheists and they are communists and anarchists, you would think it's a church, seriously, you know. And I think sometimes that we have to learn things from these people. Anyway, I'm part of this group the last 4 years. They know I'm a Christian. They respect that, because every time I go there and go quite often, I help there. You know, I even wash plates and clean the floor, etc. I don't say that to let you know that I do something special, but the way they see it, you know, and the way we must be with people outside from the church. And I also try to get students from my group, and it's not any student that can go there. So last week we were here at the Mountain Olympus with a group. Some of these people are Christians, some of them are anarchists. I don't think you can say the difference, you know. But it was such a nice trip. For 2 days we were together, and I didn't know how it would work, but it worked very well. They really like the company. The Christian students said, oh, we like these guys, you know, they are fine. And the anarchist said, oh, this is nice, you know, invite them to come. And the day I came, Thursday, before I come in the conference, the guy who is the leader, but the anarchists, they don't say you are his leader, you know, you cannot say his leader. And I'm always joking with him about that, you know. He is the guy, the third from the left, Christos is his name. He sent me a message and he said, would you like to be part of the leadership group that we take decisions? And that was very special for me, you know, because I didn't try to fake something. I didn't try to look like something else. I am who I am. I'm a Christian guy. I help them with many things, but I disagree with some things that they are doing, but they accept me. So it's a part of my vision in Thessaloniki. Please pray for that. It's something different, but I would really like to see that these guys, some of our guys will participate in what they're doing, and then they will be attracted from these guys, and they will look at God in a different way. Okay? Thank you for your patience.